Let's talk about depression. Yep. Let's dive straight in because sometimes that's the only way to deal with it. Contrary to what many people think, a lot of moms experience postpartum depression. Some don't know that's what it is, some try to cover it up, and most just don't feel comfortable talking about it. So they suffer in silence. I remember when I had my twins, my first pregnancy, I had no clue what postpartum depression even was. I just knew I felt overwhelmed and incredibly sad. While my husband was at work, I battled crying spells, fatigue, constant exhaustion. It felt like there was never enough time in the day. And eventually, I get angry. I was very overstimulated. It was confusing. I was so grateful for my twins. They spent 2.5 months in the neonatal ICU and came out strong. Yet I felt like I wasn't enough, like I couldn't handle it. And that contrast, it hurt badly. It sent me into a downward spiral of negative thoughts. So many things can trigger postpartum depression, y'all. Lack of sleep, getting thrown up on, hearing crying nonstop, not eating, barely showering, no time for yourself. Yet all you're doing is catering to this baby. I was losing myself. It was just a lot. Eventually, a friend of my husband's, her name is Iris, started coming by almost daily to help. That's when I started to feel like myself again. Fast forward 10 years later, I had my sweet, pretty girl, my baby Melody, my first full-term pregnancy, our best kept secret. My husband spoiled me the entire 9 months. We were on such a high, y'all. Finally getting to experience a birth without fear, without a NICU stay. And this time, he was working from home. He was a full time entrepreneur, so he was in that mode. I thought this time will be so much easier. I know I'm not going to go through postpartum depression this time, but around 4 to 5 months in, you guessed it, here comes postpartum depression again, creeping in to steal my joy. Because that's what depression is, y'all. It steals, it isolates, it clouds everything. Having a baby requires so much from women. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, it's demanding in every way possible. I thought having one baby this time would be easier, but then came the pressure, snapping back, getting back into entrepreneurship, start making money, check off that to-do list, take control of the day. And I was coming up with all of this in my mind. But the truth is, the baby controls the day. And that reality hit harder than I imagined. I'm a very analytical person, y'all. I thrive with schedules and structures. I love a good routine. But when things don't go according to plan, I started noticing that I crash out. I love control, and motherhood forces you to surrender it. I once heard that depression is a feeling like you're drowning while everyone around you is swimming and no one notices. That's exactly it. It's a deep hole, a fog, a sadness. It's grieving the old you, feeling forced to change overnight. It's unworthiness, regret, resentment, sadness, anger, worry. It's a heaviness in your chest that makes even the smallest task feel impossible. You don't see the love around you, even when it's right there. You're in a bubble, alone, all by yourself. And not enough people talk about this. You don't regret your baby. You regret basically being not being better prepared. But that feeling is a lie. You couldn't have prepared for this. It's just so hard to explain. And let me be clear, this has nothing to do with my husband. He is amazing. He does everything: cook, clean, prep bottles, drop off, pick up the twins, homeschool, support, and provides. He does all of it. Not to mention, y'all, he was that person in my ear this entire time, constantly reminding me, girl, you just had a baby. What in the world are you doing? Go easy on yourself. But when you're depressed, even that doesn't feel like enough. You just want to break. You love your baby, but you need space. And then you feel guilty for even thinking that you need space. It's hard to communicate what you need, harder to express what you're feeling inside. And the mental battle is brutal. So listen, mama, it's okay. Breathe. Ask for help or share this video with your village if you can't find the words. Seek professional help from a therapist, a doctor, a doula. Talk to other moms. You're not alone. And if you can find just 10 minutes a day, sit outside. Go for a walk, take a hot shower, meditate, pray, journal, breathe deeply, take care of yourself. Don't suppress the pain with substances or distractions, and please speak up. My therapist helped me so much. She even gave my husband specific ways to support me, and he was more than willing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you for experiencing this, but don't let it go unhealed. You deserve to be your best self, and so does your baby and your family. Stop putting on a brave face. When you stay silent, your spouse and kids may think they're the problem, but they're not, and you're not. It gets better. You're not broken. You're human.